This is the battle, well, effectively for what could emerge the battle for second place, because this is Kamui Kobayashi in the Toyota, closing in. He's third, closing in on the second place car ahead. That's the Audi, trying to deal with the traffic, does so now up the inside of the Ferrari, but this is not actually for position. This is the Toyota trying to get himself onto the same lap as the Audi, so he's just over 7 kilometres behind this car, but has to get by first before he starts to nibble into that deficit, and he's looking to do that as quickly as possible. Been catching the Audi at roughly 2 seconds a lap for much of the last stint, so this is the 6 car fighting back after a couple of issues. Does so now, goes by the Audi, comes through the bus stop, does that nice, neat and tidily.
After a yet undisclosed problem. .335 to go.
Now the two Alpines duck and weave. They clearly want to keep off the marbles as much as they possibly can. Could this, if you get a cleaner run, this could be the significant advantage here. Right under the rear wing of the number 2, takes the tighter line. Who's got the cleaner tyres? Up the inside goes Kobayashi, takes a position. Very forcibly indeed, but looking for the drivers. And there again, we see again.
So now, both of them, they will be charging, harvesting that power. Remember, the Porsche uniquely has the advantage of being able to harvest energy under acceleration, and here comes the Toyota again, earlier in the lap this time. Down the inside, another sound overtaking manoeuvre, but on the exit, the Porsche has great grip and tries to go the long way around. Both ways around the SMP.
Massive.
Blinking rear lights, remember, mean that they are harvesting.
Massive rubber marks on both windscreens, both the Toyota and the Porsche. That's not going to help Mark Lieb's
Now
case.
that's good news for the number 6 of Kamui Kobayashi. Webber as he crossed the line. Kaz Nakajima in 5th position, and then almost 2 seconds back to the number 2 car, and there's a change of position side by side through Dunlop. I'm not sure that's been done before.
Mrs. Cryhammer and Kaffa
enjoying themselves.
And that was the early move up the inside from
Mary's not that far back, yeah.
So Mary is coming back into this as well.
And there's a change. Kobayashi's gone through into second.
Yes, absolutely.
Mark Webber has had to give up second to Kobayashi, and Nakajima is now 9 seconds further back. Because although she hasn't been able to ask anybody, and it was down at the Dunlop chicane, by the way, that the second place changed. Lou, you're down at Audi number 7. The car's now in the pit garage in the box. It's that car down by, well, almost a lap now. Where is Loic Duval now, Graham?
Loic Duval is 6 seconds up the road from this pair as they duke it out for second position in fine. Vettel, Kobayashi
and Hartley
is not going to give that position up without one hell of a fight.
It's also going to be very close indeed as the number 1 comes down to the first corner.
Taking the position onto the start-finish straight.
Yeah.
And now Kobayashi's going to try
before the line as well, Graham.
Can't do it there. Tries the inside line here. Is that going to work?
No.
It does.
It does. Round the outside.
He knows where he's got the advantage on power delivery here, John. And worked brilliantly. There's contact there between the lead of the Ferraris and the lead Aston Martin, Ferrari 51, I think, to the front of the GT Pro field. But yes, John, you're absolutely right. 2 ahead of 1, up into second place for Neil Janney, and he's looking to home in as quickly as he possibly can on Loic Duval. Up the inside as well of the 7 Audi now comes one of the Toyotas. That will be Kamui Kobayashi, the number 6 car.
Car leading the championship at that point with Neil Janney on board. Looked very quick indeed.